Hi everyone, Hinch here from Darted. We're in my local park, right around the corner to me. Let's come here and walk quite a bit. And I wanted to come here to talk about our new single called Oh Forgetter. So this is our second single we're releasing. And if the first single, the last one that came out, was on one end of the spectrum, in the sense that it didn't necessarily say many strong opinions, it was more about opening up conversation and asking questions and being in that state of confusion. This song, Oh Forgetter, is the complete other end of the spectrum of being very opinionated and very unabashed in what it wants to say. The song came about a year ago when there was a lot of attention drawn to the spike in epidemic that was occurring in the nightclub scene. We were in York at the time, we obviously all met at university, and so we were very much within the student scene and knew about the boycotts and the activism that was going on within abuse generally in the nightclub scene, specifically with spiking. There was a lot of attention drawn to the powers and the authorities within that scene, nightclub owners, bouncers in particular. There was a great demand for people wanting more safety, more security, and more assurance of being able to enjoy a night out without running the risk of, having to look out for these things. When I write, I tend to take from personal experience, things I've seen, things that I've personally known myself, and they tend to spiral into these huge philosophical crises of writing and general existential thought. It was the anger, and anger is something I've had my entire life. It's something I've tried to deal with my entire life. The song is basically the anger about where the politics and abuse of power and hierarchy within the nightclub scene stands. It's the way it's celebrated. Spiking is celebrated, encouraged even. It's laughed about, it's acknowledged within certain circles, and then laughed off as something that's, almost so bad that it's good in a weird way. I of course wanted to be sensitive, but I also didn't want to hold back. I know too many experiences of people I love going through this, and the innocence that's played off from the perpetrator in the future when their morals are brought into question. It'd say, oh, I didn't know what I was doing, or I'm young, or I'm a good kid, It seems like such a weird thing to talk about, but also we're four lads from uni. We all met as 20-something-year-olds in the UK. Nightclub culture is going to be a thing. Night culture is going to be a thing in general. And we have songs that talk about it in a very positive sense, in a sort of enjoyment sense, in a very British sense. And there's a part of me that just said, if you're going to talk about this, if you're going to sing these songs, you need to acknowledge the darker bit of it, the bit that perhaps goes unchecked in a lot of circles like ours, and not be afraid, and not cringe about that, because it's there and someone's got to do it.